Welcome back to another progression video. This week has been full of progression for me. I set aside time to focus on a Smith to nose manual, a Feeble to opposite Feeble without lifting up my front tire. That's a trick that Jared called out for me in a live stream a few months ago. This is Jared's favorite thing to do. He tries to kill me. That's what he does. He's like, hey, what could kill Doug? He says, Feeble to oppo Feeble without lifting the front tire. And a lot of barspin stuff, a lot of flat ledge stuff. If you want to see me struggle through learning some of these tricks, stay tuned for the whole video because that is what it's all about. Progressing until I become better than Brad Sims or until I die. Whichever one happens first, let's get right into the video.
Okay, let it be known. I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a phone. Grind never stopping, I'm keeping it cool. Unlocking the door with the holy key. You supposed to be this close.
So I realized that with the Smith nose manual, I couldn't just pop into it. I had to come out of the Smith like I was bunny hopping, and I had to get really steep in the nose manual. Once I got really steep in the nose manual, it was pretty easy.
Leave it all up to a variant or an experience. You gotta get up and do what it do. So complicated, homie, it's you. Always gonna wait until you in the mood. I've been running, keep up gunning, stop the frame on your word. It's what you hear, not what you heard. I'ma hate on every verb. I'ma show you what it's worth. Every day I'm on the earth till they put me in the dirt.
Well, that's enough of that trick. Let's work on some ice picks.
Said I'ma get into it first until they put me in the dirt. Said I'ma get into it first. Said I'ma get into it. I can't break.
This ledge actually had like rust on it and no wax, so I'm pretty impressed with how far I got. Although I do have an issue with ice picks, I always lean too far to the left and pop my peg off. So this is something I'm working on, trying to get farther with the ice picks and control my balance a little bit better.
Lift the heavy, no spot, please. Body back a beating and I get away scotch-free. And I'ma take control, unbreakable. I sense the face, the shakes is cold, the grace is more. Plus it's really the
Drip Eliante, pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went from the back. Swing, pull like Jim, waves on swim, and a rock Tims with the tech.
Pro tip, if you can't land a trick, just get off your bike and stare at the obstacle that you're trying to trick on. This is going to make people think that the issue is the obstacle and not you.
And there's no growth on my cheese blue. Bitch got a twin and she let me hit it.
Hold up.
Freaky little mommy wanna suck me till I sleep. I can't even lie, yeah, she being a little creep. Now she wanna airdrop me big double D's. And she don't charge a fee, they for free.
Get my knee on the stem. Rip.
You wanna know who I came with? You wanna know if we dangerous? You ain't hanging with no strangers. Do you wanna be famous? You just want the Lambo so you can go fast. You just want the money, man. You just want the cash. You just wanna know if we dangerous. Do you wanna be famous? Do you wanna name, man?
The issue I was having here is that I was focusing too much on the bar and not on giving myself enough time to do a high half cab and throw the bar. Once I thought about popping the half cab high enough, the bar just fit in really easily.
Do you wanna do what they do on screen? Do you wanna rule over everything? I'm feeling high when I'm low. I need it more when you.
This trick surprisingly only took a few tries, and all I had to do to land it was make sure I snapped the 180 really hard. And then I decided to take it to this funky bank to ledge setup. I've done it on here a few times, but tonight I was really struggling. The hardest thing here was popping off of this sketchy bank onto the ledge and making sure that I had enough room to snap the 180. Now for the trick that Jared called me, Feeble to opposite Feeble without lifting up my front tire. I thought this was going to be a lot harder, and the biggest problem I had was my back peg kept slipping off. To fix it, I don't really know what I did to fix it. I just kept trying it until it worked out.
I don't need a rollie on my wrist. Perfect time, I've been working since I was a kid.
This is Colin. You've probably seen him in a few of my videos. He films a ton of stuff for me, but I want you guys to put in the comments what you would call this trick that he landed right here.
I don't need a rollie on my wrist. Perfect time,
Now I need you all to do me a favor and click the link up here on the screen right now. This is the first progression video that I did, and I want you to check and see how far I've progressed in 18 videos.
What is it now? I know they all want the crown. It's heavy like